Hello everybody, welcome back to Joe's Wildside Adventures. Today I'm coming to you from Hugoton, Kansas, and I'm with the Sandwells Outdoors, and my host for this week is Mr. Jerry Hall. How you doing, Jerry?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good. I love coming out here. We have whitetail and pheasant, but today we're going to do something a little different.
We're going to do a little predator hunting today. It's just kind of a bonus when people come down here and they tag out, or if they've shot enough pheasants, we'll just take an afternoon and we'll go out and we'll start calling some coyotes and covering some country and see what we can see.
Yeah, this is brand new to me. I've never done a predator hunt. I'm really looking forward to it, and I've seen it on TV once in a while, and you tell me it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's real exciting, especially whenever you get 4 or 5 coming in straight at you hard.
All right, I'm looking
You're
forward to
see
that.
that.
All right, and Roger is one of the guides here at Sandwells, and we're actually going to have some fun this afternoon. Everybody tagged out on their deer, and so we're just going to get out and relax and see if we can get some of these coyotes. So stay tuned, everybody, when we come back. Joe's Wildside Adventures with Sandwells Outdoors in Hugoton, Kansas. Right here. There was 2 of them. Wow. We haven't been sitting here more than a minute and turned that electronic call on, and about 350 yards straight down this hollow, this coyote came charging right at us and got within, what, maybe 35 yards of us?
Yeah.
I had a good shot at him, but couldn't get the camera on him in time, and then by the time he got close enough and took off, there was a couple rounds at him there, but there were 2 of them actually, right? The second one came in too?
Yeah, I fired one too. He fired.
Yeah, I mean, there were 2 of them, and I never did shoot, but I was just, in fact, I was laughing most of the time. I've never seen anything like that in my life. So
now you believe it, what I was telling you about him charging in hard.
I mean, I couldn't believe that. I didn't know really what to expect, but that was something else. So, now what happens? You get a couple coyotes come in, you get a couple shots, and then.
Oh, you could continue to sit here and try to call a little bit longer, but with as much shooting as what's went on here, we'll probably pick back up, move to another set, and set back out. Maybe get another set in before the sun goes down.
Okay, we got one coming in. He's about 300 yards out right now. gonna get set up for the shot. Okay, I got it. Okay. He's done. Wow. Man, I saw him coming from about 500 yards out, and he came in, he wasn't gonna stop. So I took a shot at him, I hit him a little back, and we had some backup over here, and finally got him down. But man, I'll tell you what, that's exciting as heck to see these things coming in like that.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
They're just bolting. Wow.
You're defending the Alamo, man.
All right, we're gonna go down and take a look at him. Well, man, that was a lot of fun, Jer. Something completely new to me. It's not something you see every day. You know, where I live, it's real hilly and a lot of green, a lot of trees, but we saw this guy coming from like 500 yards away.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Fast pace.
yeah, it is.
Fast pace.
It is. I really didn't know what to expect when you were telling me about it. So that's what a Western Coyote looks like. Pretty fur on him,
Yeah,
real
starting
thick.
to get a good winter coat on him.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna look good in the game room. What do you
Yeah,
think?
he is.
Uh-huh. And we're gonna be doing this for the next few days, so we'll be back out and shoot some more coyotes and have a little bit of fun while we're out here in Kansas with Sandwell's Outdoors. We're gonna give you all the information, Jerry's website, his phone number. Give him a call, he'd like to hear from you. Hey, stay tuned everybody. When we come back, more Joe's Wildside Adventures from Western Kansas. Hey, welcome back everybody. We're going to take a quick break from our hunting and just having a great time here at Sandwell's Outdoors. And I'd like to introduce everybody to Mr. Jerry Hall, who's the owner. How you doing, Jerry?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Great. You know, I've been out here all week long having a great time. We tagged out on some white-tailed deer. You got one, I got one, and we had a real successful coyote hunt. But the main reason I'm out here is to do some pheasant hunting.
Pheasant hunting.
And not only do you offer the pheasant hunting, I mean, you have a full service place going on out here, right?
We've got a pretty diverse operation going here. We've got the whitetail, we've got the mule deer, we've got the pheasant, the bobwhite, and then we've got the predator hunting, which you love.
Oh man, what a blast.
But what we've got here, we're almost completed with our lodge. We have 3 private cabins next to the lodge, private baths. We've got 4 private rooms in the lodge, private baths. We've got a main room in the lodge where all the meals will be served and all the entertaining's done. We're almost there.
Yeah, and it's a brand new facility. In fact, we'll show you some shots of it. The siding isn't even all finished on it yet, but the inside's almost there.
Yeah, inside's almost complete, and we are functional right now. Within a couple months, we'll be done.
Great, and I'm staying in one of the cabins, which is completed, and what a nice, comfortable facility. Heat, hot water. Nothing like hunting all day long in the freezing cold, and it's been pretty chilly this week.
Yeah.
Go take a hot shower and then come over here and get a real nice home-cooked meal. And you're also going to put some fishing facility here?
Yeah, we're going to have a private bass pond here too. So, you know, if you go out, get your limit on pheasant, and that afternoon you want to just go wet a line, maybe shoot some trap. We're going to have a trap facility here too. We're going to have a little bit of everything.
Well, you know, you put yourself in kind of a bad position with me now because I want to see it when it's completed. So that's an invitation that I'm out, you know, I'm asking for.
Joe's Wildside, Kansas Part 2.
Yeah, that sounds great. But once again, thank you so much, Jerry. The hospitality.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Jerry's wife, Laurie, is, I'd say, the station manager. Huh?
Yeah. She's the lady here.
Yeah.
And she is a lady.
She does a great job with the food and organizing everything. And I made the comment to her the other day that I'm really impressed at how everything is so structured and it's great. And you don't have to worry about anything when you come out here. You have a website?
We have a website, sandwellsoutdoors.com. All the packages are on there. the deer hunting, the bird hunting, the predator packages, pictures of the lodge, interior, explains everything on there. So just go to the website, sandwellsoutdoors.com.
I hope to come back again soon.
Well, we hope to see you soon.
All right.
What do you think about this predicament we're in here, Jerry? We're coming out here to do some predator hunting and coyote hunting, and there are two beautiful white-tailed bucks with 4 doe down there. We're not hunting. We got our tag. We're tagged out, so we might as well see if we can get them making looking nice and pretty for all of our viewers.
Let's see if we can get them to stand up.
Man, if we didn't have our tags, Jerry, we could have double teamed those. There he goes. Man, it's just not in the cards today. We just crossed this fence line. We're gonna set up right here and watch this valley.
Coming in here to set up for our last set for the evening, and as we're getting set up, one starts busting the fence line here. We're sitting here chit-chatting about it. Here comes number 2.
Just wasn't meant to be, and then I finally got the gun on him, and there was a knoll, and he just went right down over the rise and didn't get a shot at him. But to make matters worse, we were in such a hurry here, I didn't even watch where I was sitting down and sat on a nice, healthy cactus plant. So I'll be busy the rest of the evening, I'm sure.
We'll get Joe back to the lodge and do surgery.
All right, we got one more spot to try before dark, and let's get out of here and give it a shot.
Let's go.
Okay, we got one coming. He's good 500 yards out. Here he comes. Coming pretty hard. When do you want to take him when he gets up on this side?
If he starts breaking to our left, we need to try to get him shot.
Yeah.
If he comes this way, let him get down here.
He's coming real hard. Okay, he's down below now. Here he comes. He's right in front of us. Get him? There he is.
He was stopping and looking right at us. That's why I just went ahead and pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I had a headshot on him, but you pulled off right when I was ready to squeeze. Whew. Well, that's the way it goes. Oh, that was fun anyway.
See how far he heard that out there?
Oh man, he was way over the horizon. There's another one. Right down below us. Wow. I told you 2 was gonna come in.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ooh, it's
I'm
about
gonna let
time.
you start predicting each set.
Wow, was that sweet? I never saw him coming. Man, oh man, we were watching this coyote come in. He came in from 500 yards out from that creek bottom over there, and came in, stopped about 125, 130 yards out. And next thing you know, I look down here and there's one walking right across the bottom. And Jerry said, take him, and looks like I made a decent shot on him. He went right down like a ton of
Dropped
bricks.
him in his tracks.
Yeah, let's go take a look at him.
Oh man, that's a big dog. Okay? That's a big male.
Wow. Pretty colors on him. Wow.
Big male.
He's a lot bigger than that one the other day. Oh, look at
Think
him.
about that.
Man, he's pretty coat. Look at that big bushy tail on him. Wow. Man, I'll tell you what, we worked for that thing. We've had a great time the last few days hunting these coyotes. Something completely new to me, and that was really a lot of fun. You saw we had several opportunities, but they kind of put the smarts on us.
They've got a few tricks in their bag.
Yeah.
They haven't been out here this long for nothing.
That's right. That's right. And you know, we saw them. We had them coming in. We called them, and they'd hang up, and things just didn't go right. And finally, we actually weren't even watching this one.
No, this guy came in down low and through kind of a wash. We were watching one up high, and all of a sudden the one up high held up. And the reason he held up, this one was coming in low.
Yeah. And I think this is probably the dominant animal, right?
Yep.
So he didn't want to overstep his bounds and get himself in a fight he couldn't handle. So, but hey, Jerry, thanks so much for
Thanks
having
for
me
being here, Joe.
Oh man, I had a great time. We're going to give you all the information on San Wells Outdoors. Make sure you give Jerry a call. He'd love to hear from you. So that's going to do it for this week's show. I want to thank you for watching Joe's Wildside Adventures. And make sure you stay tuned for Cooking on the Wild Side coming up next. We'll see you next time. Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking on the Wild Side. Today I have the pleasure of working in the kitchen at the San Wells Outdoors Lodge, and I'd like to thank my host Jerry and Laurie Hall for having me out here today. It's going to be great working here in this wonderful kitchen. I'm real excited about using the stove and preparing this meal. During the course of my visit out here, we did some pheasant hunting and then some whitetail hunting, and a lot of people have a lot of questions about how you prepare pheasant and some different things to do. So today what we're going to do is a pheasant soup, and I'm going to use it based on a recipe that I learned from my mom and my grandmother from Italian wedding soup. And it's very simple, very basic, and we're going to start out with a base of olive oil, some onion and garlic, celery, carrots, salt and pepper, and then we have some pheasant that I pre-cooked. I actually used the carcass, used the wings and the leg meat, took the meat off. It takes quite a while to do that, so I did it earlier today. I have some orzo pasta, some romaine lettuce, or you can use escarole if you have it available, and some Parmesan cheese. All right, let's get our olive oil in there. Let's get our onion and garlic in here. Already starting to smell nice. And we want to get these a little bit soft, saute them. We're going to add our celery and our carrots. And you want to keep them mixed. You want them to get coated with the olive oil and let them saute. We're going to add some salt and a pinch of black pepper. Once the vegetables are sauteed, we'll be ready to add our chicken stock.
Why the lettuce?
Well, the lettuce adds like your vegetable. It's part of the old-fashioned Italian wedding soup. They use a vegetable called escarole, and it was very popular. You could saute it or fry it, and they use it a lot in soup in the old time. So I just carried that along, and you'll see what it does. It softens up and it adds a nice touch.
I've seen it, but I've never used a recipe that had that.
Yeah. Get my veggies here and stir them around. They look like they're getting nice and soft. So we're just about ready to add our chicken stock and some water. We're going to add 2 cans of chicken stock. And like I said earlier, depending on how much soup you want to make, obviously, you add a little bit more stock. And I also like to add about 1/3 water. So we're going to put 1/3 of the amount of chicken stock with water here. Stock is coming up to a boil, so I'm going to now add the pheasant.
And then we're going to put some of the romaine lettuce in here. And finally, we'll put our pasta. And you don't want to put too much pasta in there because the pasta will swell up and it'll overpower the soup. So you just want to use maybe a third of a pound to a half max on your pasta. And from that point on, it's going to take 10 to 12 minutes for the pasta to finish, and it'll be done. Okay, in order to save some time, I prepared some of the soup a little earlier today, and we're going to serve Bob and Sandra and see what they think. Get a little bit more of the pheasant. And what I always like to do with the soup is top it off with a little bit of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Okay, here's our pheasant soup. There you go, Sandra.
Thank you.
Okay, Bob. And it's very hot, so go ahead and taste and let me know what you think.
Smells good.
Kabam!
I guess that means you like it.
Very good.
Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Okay, well, that's going to do it for today's show, folks. I want to thank you for watching Cooking on the Wild Side. I'd also like to thank Jerry and Lori Hall for inviting me out here to the beautiful Sandwells Lodge. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bon appetit.